Oh, Gintama, what plague upon my mind are you going to unleash today? It's actually been a while since I watched the last episode, so I can't remember the preview, so it could practically be anything. Which is a terrifying prospect. But the way that Gintama usually works is that we might be expecting a multi-episode arc relatively soon. Whether it's this one or not, we'll have to find out. It's going to be fun. Sit back, get a drink. Let's begin. I want to have an intro, or at least a scene, where you go through many of the characters who all pull these faces. No. Kentucky, what do you think you're doing? You're interrupting my song. It's not a beauty spot. I'm so glad that they are explaining all of it. All of this. With that little bit of extra info out of the way, we haven't seen Gintoki enjoy a parfait or any sweets in quite a while. Maybe his trip to the dentist really did affect him. But this intro is just so chaotic. I mean, other ones have been a bit crazy, but how are we going to get back to these guys anytime soon? It's been looming in the distance. Not really doing anything with them. I do like how, at the end of this, they actually interact with the song. How many other shows do that? Where you got the characters singing along on screen. Did he just throw up in his mouth slightly? Oh, that must be the only way that could have happened, yes. See, that's a god I might worship. After all of his hard work. He's not holding back at all. Is there truth to that statement, or is it just a thing people say? Yeah. What is her storage capacity? I do like the confirmation noises that Tama's making. Has she changed? Well, her speech mannerisms have. I've used a gif of Gintoki not quite drinking like that several times. I'm glad I finally got to see it. He is shaken to his core. Even Otase is taken aback slightly by what she's witnessing. Okay. We went from basically nothing about the character to this. Ah, he must be blind. And she's not having any of it, is she? Oh, I see. Oh, thanks for that. I don't think I would have recognised her. Any reason why they're doing it as a silent movie? I've never really seen Catherine as, well, an interesting character in any aspect. This isn't exactly changing my mind. Thanks for the close up. Really dig in deep, though. Of course, being adult is one of Gintoki's strong points. Yeah, Sadaharu, you be a good boy. Is he prostrating, asking for permission or something? This might be something not to get involved in, Gintoki. Straight relationship advice isn't, like, their forte, but if there's something else going on behind the scenes. Ah, I see. So is this the end of Catherine? The last time we'll see her? Thank you for actually telling us when she actually first appeared. Like 190 something episodes, and we haven't really had any character growth. There was a few episodes, I guess. How was she sitting next to him like that? Or was she just squatting there? Thank you for that lovely visual imagery. How and why was she launched through the door? What is. Yeah. She's not exactly being mean for no reason. She pulled Catherine up from, well, the depths of being a thief, but she has admirable dreams, but I'd say it doesn't seem as though she's swayed here. What, using her money? Is that what she's getting? Not entirely incorrect. Is she trying to distance herself for any particular reason? Wow. There she is. That's the Catherine we know. That's a proper relationship. Hurry up and die. That bottle is going to become important later, isn't it? Like, you left it. Oh well. She's being a bit harsh there, but I'm guessing she has her doubts over the entire business. Is there need to cut ties? And Kagura. She the other side of the bench? A good bit of advice there, Kagura. How has she become so aware of how life works? No time to have this conversation. But we've seen many characters so far, like with was it Okta's sister and her husband? So yeah, I straight away going with the there's something going on. Remember, no one's allowed to be happy in this show. Is he going to pay for that, or is he going to take the "I'm here to listen to you" as now this is free? Mm-hmm. Almost as if she had found a home here. If she is acting as a de facto parent there, maybe she should be a bit happy because Catherine isn't the greatest of visages. There's always time. Until there isn't. Yeah, suck up your pride if she succeeds, but be there should she fail. Wow, down in one. Another stray cat on the bench there. Was he meant to meet her here? Oh. Empty bank account. We see how it's all gone down now. You see, this isn't really painting relationships in the future in a very good light, is it? Nice bit of homeless advice. Being her senior. That's what she was going to display. He's not allowed. Oh, so she actually gave her quite a good parting gift. Even though she called it cheap. Yeah. Is this a place for you to intervene here? Run away! The true Lord of the Park has arrived. This was a cut I wasn't expecting! Oh, Gintoki. Yes, of course, now I do. It makes sense. That guy was looking a bit haggard there. Oh. Well, that's the only criteria they needed. Wow. Hasegawa's winning. He's left, hasn't he? He's got more important things to do. Rather than hanging around with a mad owl. Really? That's their motto or whatever? I don't think they're going to be making the big times here because if they're going after people with not a great deal of money. How how did you find? I expected this to be, one of those several episode ones, but no, Gintoki just. I'm guessing it's a Gintoki, just walks in. Yeah, you didn't cover your tracks very well, apparently. On the scale of evil, they are kind of low level scum. I was kind of expecting a funny quip, but no. Angry Gintoki. Um, they haven't finished stocking the shelves. As you can see, there's a vast selection. That'd be 40,000 yen, please. It's a bit close to the park, though. They actually probably do. But maybe the bartenders themselves aren't meant to. Not quite ready to carve a path for herself. What's up with Gintoki's face? The On you? I'm sure that's how that works. I mean, he found it, so obviously that's how the rules go. His money now. But just like Gintama does, throws a situation out of nowhere that is strangely somewhat realistic to many people. And then throws the family spin on it all. And those low-level thugs didn't even deserve screen time of being beaten to a pulp. They weren't good enough to even be remembered in any meaningful way. Uh... There's several characters who probably agree with that. I wonder if she had to buy a second ticket. Oh god. I wonder how she knew Catherine's bar was open. There wasn't even a sign. Then she doesn't have to pay rent for the place. I'm actually kind of glad that they didn't drag this story out and have it. We're getting the scenes of him becoming friendly with Catherine and working his way in, because that would be difficult to watch, knowing how it all panned out in the end. I really can't think of anything for this episode because it's just Because it's just another Gintama making you think, pulling on your heartstrings, and being somewhat effective about it. It can be jovial, crass, and dumb. But when it wants to, it can tell a genuine story. Even if it is thugs and cat women. But I need to get the taste of that cheap sake out of my mouth. Let's move on to another episode, shall we? If you enjoyed this one, let me know. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, join onto my Discord. Said it right this time. Links in the description. But for now, if you open a bar, at least have some shelter. Customers don't really like to be sitting out in the rain and snow. See you in the next one. So far, my patrons have provided me with the most luxurious of all beverages. It's just a shame that it's coated in an air of Gintama. But anyway, I need to thank Sal, Raywin, Electrican, Arthea, Dynamet 1997, Shiwan, Jennifer Rojas, Mecha, Stinsfire, Big Boy, Dark Shadow, 7899, Mats, and everyone else. If you want to be the customers to my cardboard bar, then why not check out my Patreon as well?